Hello and welcome back to another episode of 7 Billion Humans. We're moving on from year 32, I just don't know. We'll come back. Year 33, data backup day. What do we need to do? Just a moment, everyone. I'm just finishing up an important report I've been working on for over a year. Type. Yes, and done. Excellent work, if I say so myself. Let me just save my work here and file, save as. No. Disk abort fail? What? Stop. Retry. Gah. Who would have thought my entire career would come crumbling down due to catastrophic data loss? Haha. Don't worry, everyone. Did I fool you? Yes, I always knew I could have become an actor if this management job hadn't worked out. Data loss is something that can happen to anyone. It's nothing to be ashamed of. This is why we make backups. Let's all practice making backups over here. Each worker has a cube on both sides. The bigger number is corrupt. Overwrite this bigger number with the value of the smaller number and place them both back on the floor where they started. Alright, you got a new command, set. Set works similar to nearest, but you can use it to remember things on specific tiles, numbers, and many other things. Use the question mark button over here to learn more. Over there. I mean, not over here. Place a value into memory slot for later. You can store numbers, things you're holding, things around you, and even other workers. Setting a mem slot to an empty tile will store the value nothing and not a specific tile. Okay. Bigger number is corrupt. Overwrite this bigger number with the value of the smaller number and place them both back on the floor where they started. Does this make a difference? They're both the same value then. I don't know. How do we do this? Okay, let's look at set. So let's say mem1 is the left, and then set, and then do, I don't know, pick up right. And then if my item is smaller than mem1, do something else. So we save the left value, and then we pick up the right one and compare the two. And if the left one, or right, we're looking at the right one. If the right one is smaller, then we want to oh, I can't drop to the right still? So I thought I could. I cannot. I really have to make 2 steps in order to put the item back where it was? And myself too, I mean. Ugh, let's not do that then. And then we do, what do? We set. I don't know if this works. What does it say again? An empty tile will sort of value nothing, but we're not doing an empty slot. We're doing the data cube, which I think should store the number, but I'm not sure if it will. I think it should. Also, that should be mem2. And then if mem1 is lower than mem2, then we want to write Mem1 left is lower than right. Then we want to step to the right. Pick up the stupid thing. Right Mem1. Drop it. Step back to the left. And else, it's the other way around. We want to do the same thing but the other way around, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna step to the left, pick up the item, right, Mem2 in this case, drop it again, and step back into the middle. Yes. Nothing puts the mind at ease like redundant data storage. 14 versus 8. But very fast. How do I save 4 commands? That's a lot of commands. I guess I don't have to step back. Which is 2 of them. And I probably could get rid of the else, because I'm not looping anyway. Right? Either they go into this if or they don't, and they end up here. Oh yeah, I mean these guys are trying something then, but that doesn't really matter. Wait, didn't I get rid of... I did get rid of... yeah, 3. 3 more. How? I can't drop to the side. So I need to step. I don't know. And I need to compare at some point. I mean, I could get rid of this and compare to the right, maybe? But I don't have mem to the right. So I need an extra command, so I'm not saving anything. And I know I can pick up this, but... I can't drop with a target. Place them both back on the floor where they started. I can't drop it in the middle, otherwise I could just pick it up and drop it again. So definitely need to step it either right or left. So I need both those. I can't not have those. Oh, but pickup. Does pickup make a step? I don't remember. I haven't used it in so long. No, see, they don't. I knew they didn't. They don't step to pick up, they just lean over, because they're smart. This is also kind of difficult, I guess. Alright, let's set this to the left one. And I compare to the right. If mem the right direction. And if it's slower, then I can only write two things in my hand, right? So I need to pick it up. And I need to step over there, and I need to write. There's so many things I need to do. I can't... How do I avoid all these steps? It seems impossible. I could do nearest, but... Is nearest always going to be the right one? Maybe. I don't know, actually. It feels like that's what we learned, right? But I don't know if that's true. I would have to step to the right, and I would have to write. I would have to drop it. And that's already more than half the steps for less than half the program. I guess we'd have to, alright, we'd have to consolidate the drop and write into one. So if 1 is lower than 2, left is lower than right. And then the else would have to be the mem1 is mem2 or whatever. Still too many steps, because I still need to step 2, because, yeah. It's bad. I pick up the right one, I step to the right, and if I don't do all of that, I pick up the left one, step to the left. That's so many steps I can't avoid. I don't know how to avoid the stepping. And picking up. Can I pick up? Wait, maybe I can. Maybe you can pick up this? Does that work? I don't think it will, right? Let's say it's greater than. Then I wanna save this here. And I wanna pick up here. No, it's not gonna work, but... Oh, yeah, they can't pick him up like this. Okay, so if mem1 is greater than mem2, then we save mem2 and mem1. And mem1 and mem2? But I can't, because then mem1 is already gone. Ah, go away! I want to drag, not... There we go. But then there won't be a mem2 for the other one. How do I do this? How do I do this? This is annoying because I can't drag it on the front part. I guess this is a command. The other thing is just the variable thing, but still. So it works for that one case where left is actually the lower one, but it doesn't work for right is the lower one because then you step to the right and just pick up right and drop it again, which makes sense. It's still, but it's annoying. I don't know. I don't know. What if we don't save mem2 here? Let's just get rid of it. If mem1 is bigger than the one on the right, then what I want to do is save M2. What do we save into M2? The left one is bigger than the right one. Then we want to save the left one in M2. And the value of I hate that. I always do that wrong. I'll never stop doing it wrong. So now that works if the right is lower. And else we want to set M2 to be the right. One command. What's redundant? What do we not need? The interesting thing is that now they step there, because it's not a direction. Which is a weird, like, little thing to know, but we need to remember it for sure. If I don't set this here at all, if I compare left to right instead, if I say if left is bigger than right, and save that like this, and else save it the other way around, I don't save much there, do I? Because then our level 2 is put that here. And it's still 9. And I need to drop, I need to write, I need to pick up in order to be able to write. I need the if to compare. What else? What do I not need? The else. Yeah. They just both set it to the one first and to the other. Yeah, that makes sense. Happy about this one. Slow, but you know, we've done the optimization, so that's gonna save us time in the future, which is good. Let's have a sip of water. My voice is going. Where's it going, you might ask? I have no idea. But it's leaving me, that I know. Seek and Destroy 1. Sounds like a Metallica song. As I know what you're thinking, it's true. Every piece of data is a precious miracle. Workers, you each have a line of precious miracles above you. Yes, let's take a moment to appreciate them. The R's are green and uniquely numbered. Each of you must find the littlest data cube in your line. Oh, isn't that cute? But the problem with data is that small numbers take up just as much space as big numbers. And storage space isn't cheap, you know? You can see where we're going with this. So let's just take that littlest number and shred it. Shred the smallest data cube in each column. Alright. How? So mem1 is the nearest data cube. And we go to mem1. And then we step up. And if mem1 is bigger than what they're standing on, set mem1 to this. And then if I touch a var, go pick up mem1 and shred it. I never said that. Oh, but that's not necessarily... Wait, am I doing this right? I'm not sure if I'm doing this right now. I don't think I am. Because I might set it to empty, and then I don't know if I can compare to that, really. I probably can't. Can I? I can. We have the time, but we're one command over. What do we not need? This. Exactly. There's some that take a bit longer. It's weird. Doesn't matter though. We've done it. 34 done. Let's go into year 35. Intro to Calc for art majors. What's 4 plus 2? What's 5 minus 3? What's 1 times 3? How is anyone supposed to know? We're not scientists. That's why you got a calculator. Yes, you can now use your new calc command. Use it to add or subtract or whatever else calculators do. Let's practice. Please add 1 to each of your data cubes below and place them back on the floor again. You can do this. So how does calc work? Use this command to add, subtract, multiply, or divide, and store it or sort it in a memory slot. In a memory slot. Oh, there's no nearest. Screw you. Alright, so set mem1 to what's below me, and then calc Mem 1 plus 1? Maybe something like this. We go pick up Mem 1 and then we calc my item plus 1 and then we drop it. Oh, we write first, of course. We write Mem 1 and then we drop it. That seems pretty good. Ah, 4 of you? Really? What can I save? What do I not need? I need to write, right? But that just goes to the memory slot. Yeah, it does. I need to pick up. I need to drop. I don't need this. I mean, I could do this, but then they're gonna not step down. Oh, it doesn't matter where I place it. Right. It doesn't say it needs to be in the same spot. Okay, fair enough. Seek and destroy 2. What do we need to seek and destroy this time? Yes, did you notice? Whenever we delete the smallest number, there's a new smallest number remaining, and if you delete that number, well, you see the problem here. Clearly we need to shred all the data cubes, but not in any random order like we used to. Each of you must shred all data cubes in each of your columns in order from smallest first to biggest last. Mm-hmm. Can I just... whatever. And then we just step up. And if this is lower than Mem1, Mem1 is this. And if I touch a war, pick up Mem1 and shred it. I don't know if this is gonna work. It might. No, it doesn't. Who did the wrong thing? You did. Why did you do the wrong thing? Let's watch them all go. So we're expecting them to pick up the 3, the 2, the 6, the 16, the 8, 14, 6, 11? Yeah. So where are you failing now? Oh, they are going... Wait. What? If Uppers of R, pick up Mem1, give to Mem2. You can't be done with that yet. So why would you be leaving your column? I mean, the nearest would apply to this one up here. Why is your Mem 176? Let's go back. Oh, she starts with the nearest, which is there. Okay. That's the problem. What if you just don't set Mem 1 here at all? Then it doesn't work. Okay, so I can't do this. Why? It feels like it should work. Okay, 43. Oh, this champ is in the wrong place. Yeah, that's better. What if there's a 99 on the board? That could be a problem. Three seconds? Come on. Really? I'm off by 3 seconds. You might have noticed one or more of your solutions failed to complete successfully during the random tests. Yes, a red bar in the speed test indicates a failed run of your program. Here I try to reproduce a condition where your solution fails running your program again right now and pay close attention. Yes, 99 on the board. Right. Yeah, and I don't pick that up. So we just set this to this. It's still 3 seconds too slow. Why? Why? Alright, how do I make this faster? I could put this here and put a jump here. That should be faster because we're not going through that all the time. Yes. And we know that there can't be a war because there's never one in the very top row. Alright, do we do one more? I don't think we should. We will though. Year 37, dangerous spreadsheeting. Let's see if it's hard. If it's very hard, we might not finish it. It looks complicated already. Hiccup. Ugh. Did everyone have fun? Did everyone have fun at the holiday party? Oh, you weren't invited? Well, I'm sure cleaning up after a party is just as fun as being at the party. It appears someone got into this room and damaged the... I want to say hiccup because it's weird, but I can't make the... I don't know how to make the sound good, so I'm not gonna... Bunch of data. So the tech support people want us to take inventory. See that table of data there? Just here? Just add up each row and write the total sum of each row in that column over on the right. I mean on the right. Ah, it was a rough night. Watch out for the whore. Whores. Whores. Alright, so. How do we start this? We could do this and then... Oh, we don't have nearest in this one, so we can't. Otherwise you could just have everyone step to the left to be in a row, and then nearest would be this one for each one. I hate that they're not or in a line, it's annoying. Anyway. Calc is for this, right? Yeah, okay. So we just do this. And if there's a whore... Oh, but there's two whores here. Otherwise, we could have just done like a step diagonally. Because I know about that now. And then diagonally back down to get around the whore. Here, here, and then just keep going. But you can't do that with this one because we would step right into the whore. So we have another if, which is already kind of bad. Just for this one case, anyway. So that could work. Let's say it would. And we just keep stepping right and calcing, basically. We're not calcing in here, so we're avoiding calcing in the row where we shouldn't be calcing. So I think that's good. And then if we hit a war... we just write, or we pick up, whatever, we pick up where we are, we write mem1, and we drop. How is this gonna fail? I don't know, but it is probably gonna fail. Oh, this is not a whore. Forgot that part. Oh, she skipped one though. She stepped, and then I didn't calc. So I should calc all the way before, down here before I jump. I think this should work. No, it doesn't. Why did you not? I should also be an end in there, of course, I guess. But he also didn't do it right. Why did he not do it right? 8. Nothing. 3. That's 11. plus 6. Oh, you don't calc now before that. Okay. That's also a problem, of course. Of course it is. So you just calc before you step to the right? But then you also kind of screw up this. Screw you. This is already pretty bad. Anyway, let's see it work. It does work. But I'm one command over because of that whore. I hate it. And 8 seconds because you're just always doing things you're not supposed to be doing, or we don't have to be doing. What can I get rid of very easily? That's a great question. I don't know. I need the end, otherwise everything's bad. I guess I don't need the end if I put this down here. I can do else then. That's the same thing. It should also work though, right? But yeah, the else is yeah, else is also command, even though it doesn't feel like it should be. It is. If you don't do it the else, if you just do it like this, come on. Then we get this one. Very good. And now we just need the time one. How? I don't know. Avoiding some ifs would be good, but I don't know how, because I can't really avoid this one or even this one. I can say just don't calc if there's nothing. If where I am is a cube, then do the calc, otherwise don't do it. It should be faster than doing the calc every time. It is, but we're still 3 seconds off. We can't test if it's 0. Nah, it wouldn't make a difference anyway. It would still be an if. It doesn't matter. But we can't because there's zeros in the thing too. It has to be if Riders of War. I mean, you could all just step right at least once, I guess, before everything. Which saves us 2 more seconds, but we're still 1 second off. Ah, man. Because we saved some ifs, but... okay. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I guess you can save some ifs here. Or something. Because if Rise is a whore, we definitely know that there's no war. Doesn't save enough, if anything. How? So who's always the slowest? It's just those with the most numbers, right? No, it's just those that start on the left side. I think. Yeah, so we just do... You know, this is dumb, but it's probably gonna save some time. How does it break it? What? How did that break it? That's incredible, I don't know. What did I change? Did I change anything down here? I don't think I did. What? Oh, she fell in the hole. Because there's a hole right there. Oh, that's bad though, because now she gets stuck. And it breaks everything. That's probably also what happened before too, I guess. Or was it just a whore? I can't tell. Yeah, she gets stuck in this stupid stuff now. So we don't want them all. I don't want them all in the same. She's still getting stuck now. That didn't happen before. She's skipping stuff again too. What did I change? I broke something for sure. I guess not having, but isn't that what I did in the very beginning that worked? Did that whole change? What happened? What, why? Why is this all of a sudden not working anymore? But it isn't, right? It's definitely broken. I feel like it's the same thing it used to be though. What did I change? I removed all the things I changed, I think. Oh, there's a jump missing now. That's definitely a problem. Oh, no, there isn't. No, there isn't. There was just this one jump. If it's not a var, do it again. Step to the right, cuck. Those those whores are just the worst. How did they manage to not interfere ever, and now they always do? Yeah, she's wrong again. How did that never happen and now it always happens? I don't understand. It feels like this is exactly what I had, but probably just changed slightly and I don't remember what I had. I should have copy-pasted the solution. That's why I usually do that. So I have, yeah. working one still to look at. The thing is, I can't ignore any of that. I can't say, oh well, if it's a horde, then don't worry, it can't be. And this doesn't help. I'm sure it makes it even slower, I think. Oh no, it does help, because now they don't calc, they step first. But it's slower again. But now if there's a horde, they don't calculate the same value over and over and over and over again. So that's good, actually. So if we do this again, and then after we get to the end of the horde code, we can do the jump again. Maybe? But then we need another calc in there. So that we don't calc the one we're standing on, right? Yeah. I don't know that this is doing anything for us. I broke it again. Don't know where. We'll look at it at some point in the future. But not today. That's it for today. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.